Hey guys, it's Chef, and today we're looking at 3 different types of trekking poles. A couple of months ago, I bought the Cascade Mountain Tech carbon fiber trekking poles. I've been really happy with them. But just recently I picked up 2 other pairs of trekking poles. Another set of carbon fiber poles called the Cloud Ripper trekking poles by Wildhorn Outfitters, and the Tallow trekking poles, which are a little bit heavier, made out of aluminum. I picked them up because I use my trekking poles for a couple different things. Number 1, snowshoeing. We have a couple pairs of snowshoes, but only 1 set of trekking poles, so I needed a few new pairs. Number 2, I'll use my trekking poles when I'm camping in my hammock to be able to open up the walls of my tarp so I can have a lookout while still being protected by the rain. And lastly, I'll use my trekking poles when I'm creating an ultralight shelter with my tarp. I'll set them up sometimes in the backyard for kids to play in, but I also used it for 4 or 5 nights this summer when I was camping out in the wild. It was really nice to have a good pair of sturdy trekking poles that I could attach to, anchor to, and sleep under when I needed to. Now these poles are all really similar. They have some really good features. Both of the pairs by Wildhorn Outfitters have this good strong cork handle. I really like it. It was really easy to use while still being pretty lightweight. The Cascade Mountain Tech poles are a foam, which is still also pretty comfortable, but they don't contour to your hand quite as well. All pairs have lots of attachments for the feet. They've got a really strong point that grips really well, but also rubberized ends you can add on, and different pieces you can attach for the snow and other terrain. The one thing that sets the Wildhorn Outfitters Cloud Ripper and the Tallow trekking poles apart is they have an anti-shock system built into the handle of the poles. If you twist the pole just slightly, it locks and also unlocks the shock system. It becomes really easy to lock and really easy to use. It does add a little bit of weight, but when we're talking about the difference between the Cascade trekking poles versus the carbon fiber Cloud Ripper trekking poles, the difference is really only about 7/10 of an ounce, or the weight of about 4 credit cards. Not a big deal. The aluminum trekking poles are a little bit heavier. They come in at 10.3 ounces, but they're very sturdy, very strong, and not that heavy for a really good pole with an anti-shock system. Overall, you can't go wrong with any of these 3 pairs of trekking poles. They're really solid, really reliable, but I really do like the anti-shock system built into the handle of the Tallow and Cloud Ripper trekking poles. This is Chef. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.